This is a story about Echo and Narcissus. Echo was a wood nymph who could never stop talking. She strolled through the forest, always chattering away and giggling very loudly. The goddess Hera was irritated by the noise and asked her to be quiet, but Echo couldn't stop. When Hera found out that, as well as always prattling on and on, Echo also told her lies, she was very angry. She pointed her finger at Echo and ordered, "Be silent. From now on, you will repeat only what other people say to you." Echo opened her mouth to protest, but no words came. She couldn't speak. "You may go now," commanded Hera. "Go now, go now, go now," repeated Echo. She tried to scream but couldn't make a sound. Horrified, she ran away into the woods, lonely and miserable. None of her friends wanted to be with her now. One day, she saw Narcissus. Echo hid and wanted him. She never had seen such a handsome young man, and she fell hopelessly in love with him. Every day she followed him, and he often caught sight of her. At first, he took no notice of her. He was very used to girls falling in love with him. Then he grew irritated that everywhere he went, Echo was there too.
"Go away! I don't love you!"
He shouted. Love you," repeated Echo.
"Leave me alone!"
Called Narcissus. Alone, alone, repeated Echo. She wandered sadly away through the trees, and as the week passed, she grew thinner and thinner until she faded away together. Nothing of her was left except her voice, which always repeated what anyone said. Narcissus didn't even notice that he no longer saw Echo in the woods, although sometimes he still heard her voice. The goddess Artemis decided to punish Narcissus for being so vain and cruel. When he was alone, he made him sit down by a pool and gaze into the dark water. There he saw the reflection of the face, and never having seen himself in a mirror, didn't know he was looking at himself. He had never seen such a beautiful face before and fell in love with it. Day after day he lay staring into the pool. He was puzzled that when he spoke the lips of the face moved too. When he tried to kiss the face and touch the water, it disappeared in the ripples. If he waited until the water grew still, he could see the face again. Many times he begged the face to come out and love him, but it never stirred. Feeling rejected, Narcissus could bear it no longer, and he killed himself. Where his body lay, a tall flower with white petals grew. You can see this pretty flower in the spring. It is called a narcissus.
Your last task is the most difficult of all. Go to the Underworld and bring back Cerberus, the fierce dog with 3 heads, which guards its gates. But I don't know the way to the Underworld. I'm going to ask Goddess Athene.
Hi, Heracles. With what can I help you?
Hello, Goddess Athene. May you help me finding the way to the Underworld?
Sure, I will send you one of God's messengers.
Thank you.
Okay. We will pass through some tunnels that take us to the Black River Siege.
And why we need to get to this river?
It's the way to get to the Underworld. There is Sharon. Let's ask him if we can help us get across the river. Hey, Sharon. Will you take us across the river, please?
No, I just take dead people. Please, sir, we need to get there. It's very important for me. Okay, but just for this time.
Look, there is Pluto, the king of the Underworld, and Purpose.
Please, may I take Cerberus away with me? Yes, you can take the dog, but you need to return it unharmed. Oh, thank you so much.
Ah! What is that?
There, I've completed my task. I'm no longer your slave.
But what is this?
This is Cerberus.
You have proved that you're strong and brave. You are forgiven for killing your son. Really? Oh, thank you so much. Thanks God.
Hi, Father Zeus. Hi, son. I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much.